Matt Staples' new house in the valley. Very nice pad with outstanding views. The road's a bit dicey though, but hey, at least it's paved and gravel. So yeah, killer spot. We are at the Staples new residence. It's a little bit windy. Repair and restore. House being built. Wind. Hi, Marty Amos here from Builders Profitable Marketing. We're here today with Matt Staples from Repair and Restore. Matt's had a blinder over the years. I'm going to ask him a few questions today about his business, his building company, how he's grown it, what his lessons have been, and see if we can dissect a few golden nuggets that you can apply to your business. So Matt, what were your goals with your building company and how did you get into the building game in the first place?
Well, it's all I've ever done. I've done it for over 20 years now.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. But no, I came to Marty, I think I got to a point of frustration where I knew I could pursue things further, but really knew that we were lacking in our marketing areas. And what Marty did is really opened up our eyes to show us how to really crank that up.
Okay, so what sort of stuff did you do different? What were some of the strategies that you implemented? What worked well, what didn't work, and yeah, tell us a little bit about what you did that worked.
Well, I think the biggest thing, if you could break it down to maybe one or two things that really make it work, is having the attitude of and acting on if what you know now, would you do things differently back then? And if it was the case, if you would do things differently, we'll act on it, make changes. Never be afraid to say, hey, I was wrong, that didn't work, let's change. Never be afraid of doing that. Yeah.
Okay. And so what would be the big lessons, or what three things would you do differently if you were going to build your business again?
If I was building from scratch, what would I do differently? Not be patient.
Patient in what way?
Don't be patient on anyone else. Don't let anyone else hold yourself back. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that actually think that way, and get rid of the ones that don't think that way.
Brilliant. So what mindset shifts, because this is always the biggest challenge I see when builders are typically going from maybe having 6 to 10 guys and they go from being on the tools, great builder, to changing to be a great businessman. What stage did that happen for you, and what transitional shift did you make?
Well, your business, you're there to make money, and you have to understand your numbers and work out, okay, where are we actually making money? And then to test and measure and to work out all those fundamentals. And then with having the attitude, as I just described too, and once you're testing and measuring and you knowing your numbers, and then you've got the attitude as well too, what I know now from testing and measuring, what I do things differently, and you act upon that's massively powerful.
So obviously setting a minimum GP per job, controlling the job on the way through, breaking the job down into stages, and not waiting till the end to do your back costing.
No. Do it weekly. If you could, do it daily.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on fixed price contracts versus charge up?
Definitely charge up. I know a lot of people are apprehensive of sort of jumping into the deep end of that fixed price. What if? But basically, the only apprehension most people have with that is they don't know their numbers. So it all comes back down to that of testing and measuring, working out what your actual true costs are, and then it just becomes a competition of who can actually hold to the line the closest when it comes to winning a job. And the one who actually tests and measures and actually knows the true costs will outdo anyone else who doesn't actually effectively know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about how you've grown over the years, type of work you've done, not done, and where you've come from, where you're at now, and what you want to do in the future?
Yeah, well, we focused in on the market of the leaky building work and major renovations. Over the last couple of years, we've done a heap of projects. I can't think of how many we've done off the top of my head, but we had in excess of 20 guys working from us. It was great.
Just on that, once you do grow to a reasonable size of having 20 plus guys, what infrastructure changes do you need to make, maybe in your office, pricing? Do you bring in an in-house QS? Do you retain the pricing? Do you have an operations manager or a project manager and you take a step back? Yeah, what changes did you make at that level?
Oh yeah. The dynamics that going through the whole thing, changing the whole time. And I think a lot of people have the attitude to think that okay, once you get to this level, I've made it. That's the end of it. It's never the case. It's never ending. And you've always got to be, even with the whole administration side of it, you've always got to be testing and measuring and then looking through those dynamics of what works, what doesn't. I think the golden thing, I think, if I could give anyone advice, is contractor. Don't have staff, have contractors. You can contract all your admin out if you're clever. That's what I'd recommend.
Awesome. So the golden rule, contractors, not employees. We apply that obviously in a couple of our other businesses. And what are the future? Where do you want to, because I think it's had a massive impact on your lifestyle and your family. We're here in this lovely shed, but actually what you can't see is the 40-acre farm that Matt's bought with his wife Carrie, and also the awesome house that you're building. What lifestyle changes has it had on your family?
It's been for obviously for the better, but taking on, having that amount of staff and those jobs and everything else, it's hard work. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
It becomes, once you crack the marketing and you get that whole that attitude of making changes and adapting, testing and measuring, it then becomes a whole issue of how much money do you actually want to make.
Yeah.
And then it's how big a dog do you want to feed? So.
Okay. And going forward, what do you want to create out of repair and restore? Where do you see repair and restore in 5-10 years from now?
To actually be able to create a business and then sell it at a certain point. And I think that would be very rewarding.
Yeah, 100%. And I see more and more building company owners wanting to systemize their building company and have it ready for sale, even if maybe that doesn't mean selling it, and putting in place a general manager and deciding, doing the parts that they really want.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what would you say to anyone who's considering, who's maybe stuck in their business or is struggling with where they're at or wants to go to the next level? What would you say to them?
Be proactive. I think don't keep your head in the sand and think that and blame everyone else. I think you've got to have the attitude that okay, what I've done might have been wrong in the past, and then you've got to have the attitude of okay, what can I do to actually make it change? What can I do to make it better? It's very powerful, just the attitude thing of just saying, okay, what have I done wrong? Don't blame everyone else, because blaming everyone else is just a waste of time. No one will take ownership for that. Change around and think, okay, how can I fix this? We all have our issues every week, but if you've got that attitude, it just makes a massive difference.
Yeah, 100%. And what about anyone that's considering getting help to grow their building company? What would you say is important for them to look out for?
Yeah, but be very open-minded. Yeah, definitely. Have a yak to Marty. Did great guns for you. There you go, Marty. Got your plate. Marty's got amazing knowledge with marketing, the business. It's been great for us for giving us all those tools. Yeah.
Matt, it's been an absolute pleasure. You're a star in the building industry, mate. It's been awesome seeing you.
Good to see you again, Marty.
Grow, and look to seeing the house when it's finished and showing you guys around outside.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. And now we've just got an extra part-time actor coming into the shop.
How you going, Zach?
It's my son. Happy days. So,
I think it was shortly after we first started meeting. Exactly, he's a natural. Pretty soon you can understand